Happy Independence Day 2017 USA. This BluntCut MetalWorks. The steel is Niolox SB1. The thickness is 3.2 millimeter, or about it's 1/25 thou. And the bevel here, the primary bevel here is about 5 DPS. I mentioned that because the tip is very thin, and this is more utility, but I designed it for just a small version of bushcraft. And so, at this point, this blade is very hard. It's a 65 Rockwell. It's stainless steel and 65 Rockwell. It's not a very good combination for toughness. Anyway, I sharpened it 15 degree precise with 18 degree micro bevel, and there is a tiny little microchip. When I was sharpening, I would push too hard on the core stone, so it's right there next to the heel. I don't think it's going to impact the test too much, and the edge should be sharp. With the wind, it's always kind of hard to cut. It's very smooth because of 5,000 grit micro bevel. While the stone, I didn't use diamond because I just want to see what the ease of sharpening is, and also the edge stability and the quality and all. And anyway, for the start out, I mean, pretty much I will just whittle a little this oak here, and shouldn't be any problem. And then this is some bamboo. It's not terribly hard. I think it's grow very fast. So it's still, if your edge is not stable, even bamboo will, and bamboo actually quite tough. Bamboo will ruin your edge. And this is ebony. The black streak actually harder than Baton ebony. I tested that before when I was whittling. Anyway, so I like them because you have soft and hard, versus Baton ebony would be just all black. And actually, it's a little bit. This one have a little toughness in them, and so it. Besides, this is my handle and it crack, and so scrap wood. And then I will go to this is pork rib bone, and of course I eat it and I clean up everything. And well, let me test real quick and see. Talk and I forgot to test or something, whether the edge ever hit me. Everything damaged from the activity. Come on. Okay, that's not a problem. So I'm looking for fairly gross, because this is utility, so you don't want to sharpen it that sharp unless you carry it. Then when you have to cut something rough, I would dull it a little bit, so that the damage doesn't amplify up the apex. But anyway, I leave it sharp anyway. I'm looking for chip it or thing like that. And this is the pork rib bone. And so sometimes you have, again, soft and hard, and the bone is quite unpredictable. So, and stainless is not very tough, supposed to be, unless you lower the hardness so you have so much ductility. So it's no problem. And I'm just going to, let me working on this. The tip again is, in order to dig and pry, like a lot of blade out there, you have to measure the total steel underneath the tips. And this is the 5 DPS, degree precise. It's quite acute, so therefore the tip is tiny. So yeah, very easy to break the tips. So when I go to dig right now, it's okay for me to, if it break, I sacrifice the tips. But anyway, and this is stainless steel, and you notice I dig against grain like this. That means break the grain of the wood. But if I dig this way, you're going to cut you out, it's going to bend, and you're going to break the tips. I may destructive test this one later. So right now, this is I don't know, a pie or Douglas fir dry here. I don't know what it is, but it's not that terribly hard. And if I were digging something a little more dense here, and so, well, with the skin, I forgot the glove. But anyway, so now I'm just going to baton it a little bit, try to, okay, baton, a lot of people baton mean that you split the wood. But I like to kind of, because they lack of mass, and I just want to and the wood is loquat and it's dry, so I'm looking for anything that nasty. Sometimes that when you do these things, the edge will buckle. But anyway, I will do a few more, so I'll keep the video short. Yeah, ugly. Man, there it is. It's a, they call it kind of reverse chop, so that's because they have more mass on this stick. And now my don't really have a good way to split some wood to do. Well, my brilliant setup. Bummer. I will handle this block. Why don't I just do it more dummy? I'm going to split the wood this way. Okay, you can see it go through. I mean, when you do baton with the grain like that, all you do is the edge enter the wood, and then you wedge the wood through. And so it does test the spine strength, but how much it can flex if you have really bendy wood. And so now, should I do a little of that? And of course now I'm going to do oh yeah, let's look and see how much. Did they take any damage or not? And this is 65 Rockwell. For using out there, I probably going to cut, I mean for non-sliding need, I might lower the Rockwell 1 notch or so. But for slicing, I chose this steel. Actually, I really like this steel, and I'm going to make for stainless. This one is it finishing it. I try to do things. Yeah, it's actually true. That's almost like D2, even though they only have 0.8% of carbon, but they have close to 1% of vanadium and another percent or something of niobium. So it's really hard on the belt. It dull the belt as quickly as the S90V. And so I heat treat this blade with the edge below 10,000. Actually at 5,000, but I call 10,000 of an inch. And so it's not a problem. So now I'm going to probably do a little damage in the event of I mean, more than just bone. Okay, this is before. Oh yeah, I did it. Now this a little bit more. Let's see which way. I'm going to hit this side over here to get a little bit more complex bone structure in here. I'm going to inflict some edge damage to it. Okay, so it's chopping the bone, and so it's not a big knife chopping, so the penetration not as deep, but actually in the impact it's similar. If you have really sharp edge and then you chop there, versus if you have a chopper and they have a thicker geometry, then it actually the impulse when it stops. I mean, how long before the edge stops. You convert it out, and actually the little knife subjected to similar force of a chopper. Chopper get your deeper. That's all. Well, I might have to. We're looking in the lube there, but so far, this is able to take this one. I will do one more test before I call it done. I'll go to maybe on the hard part. The Baton to the bone versus the chop the bone. Chop actually hard. The Baton will also damage, depend how you edge enter and exit. Okay, one whack clean to this one. Okay, this one is flexing. Okay. It's you can see the wedge, so the end here, so it shatter the bone. And so now we'll test it. This is my heat treat version 2.4. I know that just for reference, because this video for myself as much as sharing, if I share. And so, okay. Okay. I'm looking for tearing up right there, something catching right there, something right there. Okay, let me go through again. I think that possibly, let me clean it up, and then we're done. Not too bad. I think definitely, probably a very, very small microchip of some sort. But you can see it didn't catch a tear, even though I tried to do a 90 degree with the paper, and 90 degree as much as I can. And one thing about when people say still shave afterwards, well, you know, it's, oh, there you go, look at that. That's not consistent right there. Hold on. It's shaving is, I think the, you move, you can catch enough hair with shave. I mean, they're sharp and chip, and you can still shave. Doesn't mean they're comfortable. So it's not the same as whether any damage or not. So in this is, I want to check to see how much damage can I get to the thickness of the paper and the edge slide through it. And if it catch, that means the pit is big enough to grab the edge of this white paper, phone book paper. All right, again, happy 4th of July. Thanks for watching.